Good morning, everyone. Getting the background started up here. But just in time for the crows to start singing. And here we are. It is Wednesday, August 26th. And we have to unfortunately say RIP, rest in peace to Miss Dolly. I think Dolly is one of those people that they will never be replaced. Much like there will never be another Elvis, there will never be another Dolly. Oh my goodness. YKB's got it made. It's getting a little rain and it's 68 degrees. How can he be getting rain and it's 79% humidity? Oh, that's why I'm not seeing it. Duh. Oh, this day in history, just a couple of things that was going on. You guys remember Oliver Anthony? Uh, on August 26, 2023, he hit number one, and he didn't have a contract with any record company or anything. He just recorded what he was thinking pretty much outdoors with his dogs and everything in the background. What is it most people say? Three chords and the truth, and you have a hit song. Good morning, Kathy Bates. I hope you're having a good start to your day. And one of my favorite songs, Looking Glass. They had a hit song with Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. And it was number one this day in 72. (1968) Jenny C. Riley's Harper Valley PTA is certified gold. The guitarist for Counting Crows, his birthday is today. And the lead singer for Garbage, Shirley Manson, was born in Scotland this day. I don't know what he was, but he did pretty good with that song. And of course, happy birthday, CRJ. They're in bed asleep, but still, we'll wish them a happy birthday. And just so everybody knows, a couple of people tried to call. I've got my ringer turned off, so I didn't see when the calls were coming in. Oh yeah, Shirley, I enjoy her singing so much. The band Garbage was already together, and they asked her to come over and audition. The band was pretty much broke. She was pretty much broke, but they put on the uh, performance, if you will, that it was an audition. Uh, Everybody wanted to get together, and they ended up getting together. And they've got some unique music, that's for sure. And some of it's really good. Makes people think. Sometimes it gets a little dark. I'm only happy when it rains. I guess you got to be from Scotland to like that. Well, Kathy, Saturday night I proved that bagpipes are not just for Scotland and Ireland. I'm on my last cup of coffee. And WTF, Mike, I hope you and your dad are having a great breakfast. Those shorter trees that are at the bottom right of the image, that's pretty much the horizon. So any contrails that are that low in the sky, they're good ways off. Those contrails are probably something to do with Roanoke, Virginia, because that's the direction of Roanoke, and that's the largest, closest airport in that direction. My, what are you and your dad having for breakfast? Did he finally get dressed? Is there someone at the establishment that he wishes to impress? Mike, did you see scroll up a little bit to see the weather for YKB's area? They're getting rain and the humidity is only 79%. That's crazy. Oh man. Did he at least fix you some coffee to sip on while you're waiting? Well, please tell me he didn't put on any country music to make you listen to. At least he needed to do that for you. For the post about Dolly this morning, I halfway wanted to put her singing Stairway to Heaven, but I decided to go with her, in my opinion, signature song. Colonel Parker, he wanted that song for Elvis, and he approached Dolly to allow Elvis to sing the song and record it. Problem was, Parker, being the individual he was, he tried to talk her into giving Elvis half of the writing credits. And 20-year-old Dolly said no. And I am so happy for that. I mean, I would have enjoyed hearing Elvis sing that song, but I think Parker was just trying to take advantage of a young writer. And I know everybody loves Whitney Houston's version of that song, but for me, uh, the original version that Dolly did will always be the best version, in my opinion. Whitney did a powerful version. Uh, just Dolly did just such a crystal clear version. Uh, my my niece took advantage of one of Dolly's programs uh, for her grandchild, and she got sent a small children's book every month at no charge. That was the kind of things that Dolly was doing. And Eastern Tennessee would not be what it is today if it wasn't for Dolly. Because you go down to Sevierville, where Dollywood is, and we pretty much call it Myrtle Beach in the mountains. You know, it's tourist trap. But I used to drive over there, and me and a couple of my buddies, we had been banned from the go kart tracks here in this area. So we went over there to ride the go karts and do the indoor skydiving. For some reason or other, the go kart tracks didn't like us getting airborne, shall we say? Uh, I'm from the part of the mountains here where midnight deliveries and hot rods were pretty much a way of life. So you, and remember, I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I like doing some crazy things sometimes. Yeah, got banned from water slides. Me and some of my buddies. Funny coincidence, it was because of getting airborne. Well, hopefully the kids aren't listening right now. We would get on the water slides and we would double team, and the person behind would put their feet on the shoulders of the person up front, and at certain points on the water slide the back person would just shove the daylights out of the front person, and they would get up quite a bit of speed. We would end up flying out of the groove of the water slide and hitting the hay bales. Of course, if it was one of those suspended in air, we would have never done such things. But silly us, we thought it was cool. No, I never did that. I was tempted to do that, but we won't give any more ideas to the youngins out there. I can just see Kathy getting into trouble using some of these little tricks. She's mischievous by nature. Good morning, RCR Racing. Yeah, we just know how mischievous you can be, Kathy. Roger Blair, good morning. Yes, you are, Kathy. You'll never convince me of anything other than that. Roger, Kathy's trying to convince us that she's not mischievous. See, even Nightbot knows about you, Kathy. Oh, I don't know. Moose story comes to mind. That's the first thing. Kind of surprised you haven't been banned from the zoos, but I mean, to each their own. And that phone that I'm using for the camera on the back porch, I don't know how much longer it's going to last because the screen was only in black and white this morning. Luckily, the camera's still in color, but the screen was just showing black and white. I'm not ready to buy another phone. I've got to find a phone with a decent camera that has the micro SD capabilities. RCR Racing, I'm glad to see you up and about early this morning. And I got the mowing completed yesterday. I did the entire yard, and it was actually record time. Including taking breaks, it was only 3 hours. Well, you can relax here for a while, and maybe it will cheer you up a little bit, put you in a better mood. Yeah, Mike, we could do that. I mean, Kathy, you want to be shot out of the cannon? I can, Mike, I can visualize very easily Kathy getting shot out of a cannon, and as she flies through the air, she'd be screaming, "Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!" That's fairly easy to imagine. Yeah, RCR was same thing. All of us are. See what I mean? First thing she does, OMG. She could be the OMG cannonball. I, I think I th- Mike's trying to make you a whole foot shorter. At 3'9", she could do midget bowling. I bet YKB is going to be doing some drawing. No, I haven't. I've jumped out of an airplane several times, but I've never been shot out of a cannon. I used to want to go to West Virginia on Bridge Day and jump off the bridge, but I was never able to achieve that. And it's been so long now since I've done any skydiving. Uh, I don't think I would. I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to do any base jumping. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's one thing about cannons that I. Oh, that's Fly By Charlie. He must be flying over, straight over up here. Maybe he'll fly by in the background. And sometimes he doesn't. But it's unusual for him to go on the far side of Treezilla. Yeah, he must have flown straight over the house. No, that's a paraglider. Uh, it's a parachute with a like a trike underneath, and it's got a motor. There you go. You know, YKB has quite a few talents. I mean, was that him playing guitar this morning? He was playing quite nicely. Raven, what's up? Raven, thank you for helping Dolly. I got her email. Uh, I appreciate her offer to send me some of that coffee, but I'm not comfortable at her doing that at no charge. I can't believe he's shy. He gets on camera on Mike's channel all the time. Raven, I hope you're doing well today. Oh, Mike, the weatherman that's predicting rain. I looked up online, and the eclipse is supposed to happen tomorrow night, starting at about 9:30, uh, quarter of 10 our time here. And he was saying the eclipse is going to be Friday. So that's how spacey the weatherman is. And a couple of sites online was talking about, and Grizzly just now sent you a hello, Mike. But oh, hang on a minute, Raven. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't like taking advantage of situations. Uh-oh. Grizzly's got to head into town. Poor lady. What? Well, I'll have to give her a call. I hope it's just for a checkup. Oh, Raven. Duh. I'll have to give her a call and give her moral support. Go ahead and ask the question, RCR. But trust me, Kathy's going to tell you exactly what's on her mind. That's that's too bad for Dolly, because she just got finished with that problem with her arm. Okay, 115. I would be I I am a huge safety fan, and I was very lucky that the Eastern Region safety chairman for skydiving, that was where I went to skydive. Yeah, Raven, I remember, and we're praying for you to come out, easy. So he was one of, now this was the 80s. He was one of 6 people to have documented over 6,000 jumps, because he had gone through the Army, was a member of the Golden Knights, and he had his own drop zone. See, ladders are too close to the ground. If you fall off of a ladder, you don't have any time to enjoy the fall. And trust me, those falls at 10,000 foot, I think the free fall time was like 40, between 40 and 45 seconds. And the first jump I did was in a round with a round canopy, and those things drop you down fairly hard, but they're extraordinarily dependable. So that was what the drop zone did for people who were doing their first jumps. And I used it probably about 7 times. And then I did a Paracommander Mark IV, I think was the name of it. It was a modified round. Uh, it's still pretty dependable to open, but it had a lot more forward velocity. Good morning, YKB. I look forward to your cannon drawing. And you did very well playing the guitar this morning, if that was you. And just in time, we're celebrating Shirley Manson's birthday. She was born in Edinburgh, Scotland. It is entirely possible, RCR, to get hit by a bird. I don't know that it's ever happened to anybody. There's quite a few examples of people who jumped out of planes and their parachute didn't open and they survived. Shirley, she's the lead singer for the band Garbage. Their biggest hit was probably Special. They also had minor hits with I'm Only Happy When It Rains, uh, Stupid Girl, songs like that. They were big pretty much in the 90s. Yeah, she's got a serious attitude, but she can sing. Raven. Northwoods, Northwoods territory there. Uh, Thank you, Raven. In Britain, it is common to call a female a bird. YKB, Kathy's not too happy with you right now. I'll, I'll, have to watch it later. Uh, Kathy knows what's coming. She knows that you're going to allow Mike's request to be fulfilled. Uh, that probably might sound like a car to you, but that individual's probably riding a broom. Burton, good morning. And yesterday was the August 25th, and July 25th was the anniversary of Dolly taking the stage for the first time at the Grand Ole Opry. Um, she was 13 years old in, I think it was 1960. We were talking about that on July 25th live stream. Aliens. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine what she would do with aliens. Did she feed them peanuts? Yeah, Burton. It is a serious loss. Uh, oh, there's so many short jokes there. I'm not going to do them though. I can see why KB drawing the penguin facing aliens and poking their eyes out with the assets. Yeah, Burton, that is true. Raven, I agree. To a there's other country artists that I like a song or two by them, but Dolly was just something else. Uh, she had a 30-minute variety show in the 70s, and I would watch it just to hear her sing that song at the end of her show. And sometimes she had on some good performers. And Burton, Whitney did a really good job And I think she has a powerful performance of the song, but I still prefer Dolly's. Oh, YKB, you should email me. If you send me an email, so I got your email address, I will email you ideas on a weekly basis. Yeah, Kathy, I do too. Uh, Kathy, the performances on Porter Wagner was pretty good. It was I had to watch it because my family was big fans and they controlled the TV. John P, how you doing, John P? Yeah, Burton, it is amazing. It's a very powerful performance. Pretty good. I mowed the whole yard yesterday, got that out of the way. Got a letter from somebody that had said they were going to help me solve a problem, and they forgot about solving the problem, but they remembered that I needed to, I can't even re up, so to speak, with their business. It's like, nah, if you forget solving the problem, don't ask me to re up. Oh, John P. The cycle continues. Besides, John P., you know you're looking forward to October so that you can get candy. If you don't believe me, ask Roger. He'll tell you. See, YKB has it easy coming up in the next few months. He can do Penguin Halloween. He can do Penguin Thanksgiving, Penguin Christmas. And you know, YKB, we have this thing the first weekend in September called Labor Day. No, it's Labor Day for workers. And I'm sure YKB will engage his creativity. And for anybody who might be listening that is local, uh, probably sometime in late September, I'm going to attempt the 5 Peak Challenge over at the park. And anybody who wants to come along, you're more than welcome. It is 5 mountaintops and 11 miles walking. So start getting ready. YKB, that is one of the best Three Dog Night albums ever released. Hard Labor. Yeah, 5 peaks. 3 of them weren't that high. Well, relatively speaking, none of them are that high, but probably just under 3,000. Just under 3,000 feet. Uh, but it's the park, they do it, they call it the 5 Peak Challenge. And I enjoy it. I've only done it a handful of times over the decades, but I enjoy it. It like yesterday, counting breaks and everything, I mowed the whole yard in 3 hours. I don't know about taking Kathy. She'd make a pretty good snack for the bear. And then too, you never know what Kathy end up doing with the bear. Too many ways for it to go off the rails. But uh, I take people up to the park and have a picnic with them. People who are wheelchair bound, so even people who can't get around very well can go up there and have a good time and get a very good view. There you go, Raven. I would make sure that Kathy didn't bring any honey along with her to entice the bear. Again, we go back to the moose story. But I'm going to wait until late September, maybe into October. What would I be? The little old mountain man cardinal. Oh, sorry, Mike. Mike said she'll beat me to the top of the mountain. He'll bet all of his black powder on it. Yeah, the bears are not to be messed with because they are getting too accustomed to people being around. Kathy keeps telling us that, but her actions say different. Yeah, the puppy alarm is going off because they probably are coming in to mow that yard. The neighbor's dogs are cute little mops, let me tell you. Thanks, Raven. Appreciate you. Uh, the music channel's doing pretty good. I think we're around 240, which the nature channel amazed me. This one is just mind blowing. I see what you're saying, Kathy. Keep on thinking that. YKB, how far did you say you were from Edinburgh? I think you told me, but I forgot. Here comes Flyby Charlie for his second round. Wow, that's a good ways. Kathy, you make me laugh. Well, I don't know very much about nuns directly. It's just stories that I've heard. Oh, yeah, Kathy. Go ahead and tell us your business plan for cucumbers. Uh, I bet it's not anything to do with gherkins, though. Nah, there's Kathy's I got a shy bone in her body. Well, Kathy, if you're going on an entrepreneurial venture, uh, you know, we wish you all the luck. Kathy, how small are you? If you have difficulties with pickles, you must be rather small. I, I got to get me a drink of water. I'll be right back. Good morning, Frank. And hello back to Miss Maggie. Kathy, I'm a little surprised. I guess they would. It is kind of humorous. Mike, do you like spicy foods? As in hot, spicy? I got some. There's a little store. They make pimento cheese with Carolina Reaper uh, peppers in them. They uh, they have homemade pimento cheese, and they've got regular homemade pimento cheese. They have a bold now, which is minor peppers. And sorry, but talking about it makes me drool because I love this stuff. But they have the Carolina Reaper pimento cheese, and they had to put it in a separate cooler because people would accidentally pick it up. Oh my goodness. But it is so good. Mike. Curry's okay every once in a while, but Mike, the Carolina Reaper, oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, but it's not the hottest pepper anymore. I think something else took its place. Oh, I've already done it. Uh, for whatever reason, the family always wants me to do the grilled pimento cheese for them. They don't have the patience to do it the way I do it. Well, Kathy, don't eat it because we don't want you dead. Frank, enjoy your pizza. But I just do the grilled sandwiches. I do it real slow so the bread doesn't brown too quickly. And if you do it slow, it heats up the pimento cheese between the slices of bread much better. So when everything is said and done, it's a golden brown on both sides, and the pimento cheese is thoroughly heated. It can get a little messy, but it is so good. if Frank's schedule permits, he'll be on Saturday night. Mike, have you ever tried a slice of cheese on top of your bowl of soup? The hot soup melts the cheese and so good. I mean, really good. Plus, tomato soup is an excellent medium for Cholula hot sauce. Well, Mike, I think your grandma was doing a really good job. I don't think I've seen that before, Mike, but hey, it's worth a try. Vanilla ice cream and apple pie is probably more common. There's a Florida based grocery store, Publix. They're expanding. They've got a couple of stores in North Carolina now. When I lived in South Carolina, they were pretty much everywhere. And they have a uh, crumb topping apple pie that is delicious. Good morning, Miss Sandra Martin. I hope you're having a good start to your day. Raven, this coming Friday, what time is your appointment? Your time. Oh my goodness. 8 a.m. your time. That'll be 3 a.m. my time. Can't say that I have. We would put peaches in homemade ice cream. Raven, I totally understand. I do the exact same thing. Well, your temperature went up a few degrees, but the humidity went down. I'll do it, Mike. I'll give it a shot. Wow, 79. Yeah, Sandra, it doesn't, but you never know combinations. And look at that humidity, 54%. Oh my goodness. See, from our mountains to the coast, our humidity is high. Yours too, Mike. You see almost a 20-degree difference, 18-degree difference between our mountains and our coast. So let's see here. That'd be 2 o'clock our time here on the East Coast. I will probably not be at home. Sandra, that's too warm this early in the day. You missed everything, Kathy. YKB did penguin jokes. WTF Mike gave us some interesting food selections. Oh, Mike, I found out Friday is a car show. And again, weather permitting, I'm going to try to make it to the car show. And if I have a signal, I'll go live. One of the people there, I think they've got, well, you might not be interested in it, but other people will, uh, has a Shelby Mustang. I found out what day it was, but I didn't ask what time of day it was. No, I use Restream because it doesn't have any time limits. StreamYard, the free version, gives you 20 hours a month, and I go through 20 hours in less than 2 weeks. But so far, Restream, 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday, an hour plus on Saturday night, and no issues. Plus, it seems to work very well. WTF Mike uses Restream. He's got the paid version. there's only minor differences between the two. And I think I've talked about this before, but I'm not sure. Another channel, I'll kind of leave that up to you. We'll kind of play that by ear, but for sure talk about those two songs that you had not heard before. Yes, I'm streaming right now to Rumble and to YouTube, and I could stream to others, but uh, you know, Rumble and YouTube was the only thing I have. The free version, I think the free version will let you stream to 6 different platforms, but don't quote me on that. Somebody was using StreamYard, and yeah, Mike, Frank, he is an excellent guitarist and he sings. And there was a couple of songs I told him about, and he had not heard them. So I wanted him to at least talk about those. And if he wants to try to perform those, that would be fantastic. Uh, so the person who was doing StreamYard, I made a comment in their on their channel that they might want to consider, if they're going to do a free version of a streaming service, they might want to consider Restream for the hours, because this person, I knew they would reach the limit on StreamYard. Don't you know a representative from StreamYard responded to what I said? Oh, okay, Frank. Don't worry about it. We can, but definitely to talk about them, because that's the whole point to this channel, is introducing people to music that they might not have heard. People are telling me about groups I hadn't heard, and vice versa. Because again, I don't even pretend to be an expert. I just grew up with all this music, and if it was 60s, 70s, and 80s, if it was top 40, I probably have heard it. And that group I would have never heard because they didn't make the top 40. But their record was on a jukebox at a campground, and I heard it then. And then decades later, YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. And here we are. But like I said, don't stress, because that goes against everything both channels are, stand for. I want this to be a couple of hours of stress free for everybody. Yeah, Raven. If you want a free version, just you know check out Restream. I have been very happy with it. StreamYard was not friendly to me whatsoever. Rumble is it is what it is. It's not as user friendly as YouTube, but I like Rumble, and I wanted to have a presence there. I have not been harassed by Rumble like I have been by YouTube. And if you want to check it out, Raven, go to rumble.com and search Jim's Camera at Dawn. I don't have but one channel on Rumble, and everything goes into that one channel. Uh, I don't know how well liked Rumble is in the UK. But if you go and view like my music talk or some of the nature videos, you're probably safe. I know this. I haven't even tried to do anything on Rumble and much of anything, and they have where people have played commercials on some of my material there, and Rumble says I got, you know, a little bit of change in an account if I want to collect. But I'm just the nature stuff. I absolutely do not want commercials playing in the nature videos because people use them to relax. And I know YouTube plays commercials in them because, you know, they're trying to pay for their storage. But the nature channel will never be monetized. I had 1,000 people coming to that channel over a year ago. I could have done something with it a long time ago if I'd wanted to, but like I said, you know, people use that to meditate, relax, and I'm not going to play commercials. All I know is I'm doing about 12 hours a week, uh, Frank, and 12 hours a week, that's almost 50 hours a month. And I have never had a problem with them. They've never said, you're doing too much. And I stream to YouTube and Rumble. So there you go. I have not been able to find a time limit on Restream. And I used a couple of the AI search engines to help me try to find it, and they couldn't find any kind of time limit either. Now, that's not to say they wouldn't do it in the future, because we all know what happened to StreamYard. You know, StreamYard got bought out, and their rates, monthly subscriptions went sky high. So things happen. YouTube used to be totally different too. So I think it does pretty good sound wise. Go to WTF Mike's, some of his Friday live streams, and he plays music at the start of his live stream so you can see how it sounds. Northwoods, buddy, How you doing? It has a procedure, Frank, and it's as easy as StreamYard was. Northwoods, I understand, and I do not disagree with you. Yeah, Mike, it's just AI, but it'll give Frank an idea of how it will sound. Music will sound. And yeah, yeah, it's pretty much like connecting it will be like signing in to your YouTube account, pretty much. But Frank, if you decide to check that out, just let me know. I'll anything I can help you with. I'll be glad to help you because I mean, I've got so much help from other people. Northwoods, I saw that in chat last night at Moggs that they'll let you know by Friday. That is fantastic. And we all praying for you and got our fingers crossed too. And we hope it turns out to be the position that you think it is, and you and them are happy. So Friday, Ravens going into the hospital, and Northwoods gets news on a new job. Oh, Northwoods, that would be really good. How early would you have to go in? What time does first shift start? Eight to five isn't bad at all. Gina, Gina, I appreciate you coming in to chat this morning. And remember, anybody who wants to share their channel, just type !ME, no spaces, and Nightbot will post your channel. Gina, would you tell us what country you're in? And I see you enjoy music, which is fantastic. uh, they're not thinking. That's why. Remember, Raven, you're at Central Station for typographical errors, auto incorrect, etc. We just laugh it off. And sometimes what comes up on the screen is funny as all get out. When I'm typing on the laptop into YouTube chat, as soon as I hit the send button, it is right next to the uh, button to send heart, 100%, etc. Those, I guess they call them hype buttons. It's the heart right next to the last subject line in chat. And you can send hearts, or you can send smiley faces, or you can send looks like flowers, or the 100%. I don't like it in some ways because the heart covers up part of the text in chat. They should have put it at the top right instead of the bottom right. That way everybody would have time to read. But heaven forbid do something that makes sense. Yeah, there's a way to turn it off. I had it turned off at one time and it came back somehow or other. I just ignore it. Once enough lines of chat get in there, you can kind of scroll up or down and be able to see it. Or if there's something in chat that, the last line you want to read it, just put in a couple of emojis and hit send, and then it'll move that previous line up where you can read it. It's like all of a sudden, Mike, uh, I would listen to a radio program using an internet browser, and it would play until I turned it off. Now, all of a sudden, it'll play until the screen goes dark. And I have yet to find what setting got changed. Yeah, these different companies, they they just can't leave well enough alone. They want to make things harder than it needs to be. It's like Rumble. Restream has to be logged in with Rumble, and it will time out after a certain amount of time. I have yet to find out what that time period is, and it will just disconnect from Rumble. So there's been a few live streams that midstream it just turns off on Rumble. And if I was overly concerned about making every penny possible, I might try to figure that stuff out, but it doesn't really matter. I want to do everything well enough on the music side uh, of YouTube. If I ever needed to, I might monetize that, but I'm not. No, it's just that uh, my YouTube, once I linked YouTube to Restream, it's always there, it's always connected. But the Rumble link, Raven, you take care. Hope you have a great day. The Rumble link will time out, and all I got to do is click on it and reconnect. But if it goes down mid live stream, uh, I just ignore it. And Rumble does not have Nightbot. At least I've not found how to connect Nightbot to Rumble. But again, I'm not overly worried about it. The Rumble side, they tend to people just don't chat in Rumble like they chat on YouTube. There'll be 100 people watching the program, and you might see a dozen lines of comments during the live stream. Now, there's certain shows that are huge, and the chat goes pretty quick for them, like Timcast URL. He does quite a bit on Rumble because YouTube will shut him down. But his chat moves pretty quick. But he's got one person on his panel you'll see in comments all the time, get rid of so and so. One thing about Rumble that I do like, if you're in chat and you want to say something directly, there you go, Frank. Quick and easy. I figured you'd do it with no issues. Uh, in Rumble chat, you can click on somebody's name that is in the chat, and it will put it at the beginning of what you're about to type. Whereas in YouTube, you got to type the at symbol and the first couple of letters of their name and then select the name. But YouTube gives you the option when you click on the name, you can go to their channel, you can do time them out, et cetera, et cetera. Frank, I think you'll like Restream. I really do. and the number of hours, you can't beat it. Like I said, you got to be ready for corporate changes. Mike's using the paid version, and he would be able to tell you about the paid version more so. When he goes live Friday afternoon, Frank, if uh, if you have time, check out Mike's program. It's you type in WTF Mike in YouTube, and it'll come right up. Uh, and knowing Mike, if you ask any questions in chat or go up on the panel for that matter, uh, Mike will help you out. He's a good guy. Just be aware, Frank. After last Friday's show, my face was sore into Saturday from laughing so hard. I think it was last Friday. No, maybe Friday before last. When the news about Dolly came on the radio and everything, I was thinking, oh, just in the last week or two, we were talking about her first appearance on the Grand Ole Opry. And then I looked it up, and it was a month. So what I thought was a week or two was actually a month. I don't know if that's good or bad, but time is flying by. Well, I just appreciate the fact that Mike and Kathy made major improvements on Yoko Ono's singing and the Plastic Ono band. Oh my gosh. Uh, I'm going to have to go listen to some Fleetwood Mac to dislodge this terrible taste in my musical brain. But Mike, I gotta say, somehow or other, you found uh, Yoko's songs that were way better than any other I had ever heard. They were still bad, but they were better than what I had ever heard before. Northwoods, I totally agree. Uh, the singing is a shrill would be more enjoyable than her singing, and the music is just uh, I don't know what. So I tend to agree with you. But after it's done a couple of times, I'm sure there'd be something added to the Geneva Convention prohibiting it as cruel and unusual punishment. So, well, I'm going to go and try to get in a few miles on the mountain. I'm going to try to do that a couple of days a week for the next few weeks to prepare for the 5 Peak Challenge. If I have a signal while I'm over there, I'll probably go live on the Nature Channel. It'll Those will always be short though, and kind of impromptu, because I never know when I'm going to have a signal. But you guys take a minute to say your catch you laters and such. Northwoods, fingers crossed, praying for you. Raven, same for you. If you guys want to laugh so hard that your face hurts and you get more wrinkles, go see Mike on Friday. If you're interested in Bigfoot fishing and all kinds of general conversation, you can check out Moggs on Tuesday and Thursday night. I usually hang out and chat there at the very least. Hang out until the phone rings or I fall asleep, whichever one comes first. As always, I hope that only kind words come your way, and hope everybody gets the day that they deserve. And we will catch you guys next time. Thanks for coming in.